Hi guys, thanks for checking the video out. I did some beginners coaching last week, and I had a lad come along, and the way that he was talking and the way that he was thinking about his golf swing was something that I think a lot of people applied to themselves, and it's slightly wrong, but it's totally logical. So I thought I would kind of share what I told him, because it really didn't improve him, and I think it could improve a lot of people. So this lad, like a lot of golfers and a lot of golfers new to the game, was struggling with the slice. So what he had decided to do, and again I think this is logical, stand very close to the ball, he almost had the toe of the club touching the floor rather than the heel. But again, this wasn't a custom fitting issue, it was just that he had the shaft up and it had it so high up here. And what this position does is it feels very secure. It feels like not a lot can go wrong, basically. And again, it's logical, but it's almost like shutting down any of the leverage so you can't make a mistake. And standing really close to the ball is going to mean that you can't cut across it. So like I said, completely logical. But the problem with this is as soon as you get the hands really high and the shaft really high, you're basically locking out the use of your wrists. So the path can be an issue, and I'm not saying that it's not sometimes a path issue that gets people slicing it, but we have to have the ability to square the club. So as soon as you lock it out, so again, if you use putting for example, you'll see people lock it out, but it's a slow movement with the upper body, you can deliver the club fine. But as soon as you get like that in your full swing, although it will feel like you're gaining loads of control, you're actually removing the chance to square the club, because basically you're going to be lifting rather than being able to twist. So it feels safe, it feels secure, but you will not be able to close the club. With your path, you might be able to help your path. Do you mean your path might be neutral or even go to the right? So you'll go, well, that is going to be fantastic, that's going to stop me slicing. But as the face is going to be so open, all that will happen is you'll start it out to the right and the ball will go right. So it's not a slice by definition, but the result will be just as bad. You'll see just as much left to right curvature, but you're just going to hit this like push slice thing that's just not going to go very far. So the first thing I said to this lad is, I don't want the toe touching the floor at all. I want you to feel like the heel and maybe the first half of the club towards the heel direction can touch. So I want that position. What that's going to do is that's going to lower the shaft down a bit. So if you're standing really close and lower the shaft, you're going to nudge yourself in the old family jewels. So that alone will give you enough incentive to move away from it. So we get a bit further away, but what that's going to do, and again, and the person said it, the person that I was speaking to said, yeah, but now it feels like I'm going to slice it. But what I'm giving them is the opportunity to actually release the club, actually turn a bit. Because as a beginner or somebody that's sort of a mid to high handicap, if you're standing like this, you're taking away all your distance potential. So what that means is even if you develop a really good strike, so let's say we can hit it like that, really nice strike, I'm just not going to hit it far enough to be successful on the golf course. So you're kind of prioritizing consistency, whereas as a beginner, I'm just saying, well, let's not go for the consistency. Let's try and make a full, confident swing and see what happens. Let's create some swings that can actually get the ball going out there. I'm not saying it will happen every time, but at first, I'm happy for you to give yourself a bit of room to get that shaft down and release the club and feel like you're turning. Long term, I guarantee this will mean that you will play far better golf. Don't be embarrassed about hitting the odd bad shot to start with, certainly on the range. I can assure you I have hit a few bad shots in my time. You may have seen some in the vlogs, but it's not about going for, I need to be consistent straight away. Really, just try these things. They will really help your golf game. It might feel a little out of control at first, but just embrace that. Go, you know what? I want to make a big swing. I want to be strong. I want to be confident. I want to be like the Buzzman. Hope this video's helped. Get some comments down below. Are you somebody that's maybe adopted this sort of technique, trying to feel like they're in control? Have you found that by changing you've hit it better? I'd love to hear what you've got to say. I hope to catch you soon.